Now, what Mark and what all the other guys did when they covered this song is they're doing octaves for the chorus, and what that looks like for them was something like that. I don't like that because it's right in this 12th and 9th fret area, which are natural harmonic areas, and when you have distortion going and open strumming, it just, you heard it just didn't sound pleasant. When they did it, I thought it sounded good. I can't do it well, so what I do is I prefer to do a rapid picking with some delay on it. So I'm going to slap that dotted eighth delay back on. So what we're going to do is this is what it's going to sound like, the way I do it at least. Something like that. Okay, so basically I'm just rapid picking with that dotted eighth delay on it, just to fill in some gaps if I ever miss, get some inconsistencies. So what it's looking like, all on the B string. Okay, first note, it's at 15th fret. So without all the fanciness, it sounds like this. Okay, so we're gonna start on that 15th fret, down to 12 to 14, and down to 10, 14, 12. Okay, we're halfway done. We're back up to 15, to 12, 14. And then when we come back to that part the second time, what you're going to do is you're going to do a little bit of a half note bend there. So it's going to... Okay. And then we're going to drop down to the 10 again. 14, 12. Okay. So again, this is what it sounds like without all the stuff going on. Okay, so from there we're gonna do this little turnaround going into the verse again. It's just a little variation from that verse and intro, and it sounds like this. Okay, I do a little hand slide thing because I don't have a a tremolo or Floyd Rose, so I can't dive bomb, so I just slide it down. So it's basically just to play off that intro. It's just those two notes on that 12th fret, and then your drop. Something like that, okay? So then we're going to go back into the verse. We've nothing different there. The delay section, fanciness going on here. Chorus. Now, everything's just a repeat at that point. You get up to the bridge. This is the hardest part of this entire song, just because the timing is weird, and the first part of it, it's all muted, like if you were upstairs in a house and there was a band playing in your basement. Like that's what it sounds like the tones all rolled back, so it's undefined. So just the pattern, getting the rhythm of it, you're gonna have to listen really closely. And even the first part of it, I was just making it up as I went in my video because I couldn't hear it well. So the pattern of it is we're gonna start on this low E string, and what I'm doing is palm muting, just to keep my volume down, because it's kind of a down point in the song. So what it's gonna sound like is this. Okay, then you're gonna repeat. So it's kind of like the outro of that little interlude going into the chorus, that kind of thing, only you kind of bring it back down and it's weird timing. So what it's going to do is you're going to go open, 10, 12. You're going to do that 3 times, and then you're going to kind of do an open 12th stop, so it's going to sound like this. That's 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to do a little stop on the 12th fret. And then you're going to do the same kind of rhythm up at 12 and 14. Okay, so 3 times and then the stop. Same thing, 14 and 15. If I'm not playing it 3 times, just know it is 3 times. I'm not on medication and I have a very short attention span. Anything. Anyway, then you walk it back down. So you're going to go... okay, and you're going to do that like 1.5 times because it's a little break before you go into the higher part. So you're going to go the first time. Walk it down. Okay, then you're going to repeat it. And the break is going to be somewhere in that, the last time you're in that 12 and 14 area. Just kind of listen for it. And then there's going to be that break. And then the first note you're going to play is not going to be kind of thing. It's going to be more of a like a little, just a little, you know, open string, and it's going to sound like this. The same thing going on that was up here, same rhythm. So it's going to go. Okay, these are all open. You don't need to palm mute these. You're going to do that 2 times, and then it's going to go back to the, drummer's going shotgun all over the kit. You're going to be back down. You're just going to be on that 10-12 area. It's basically just chaos at this point. Everyone's kind of going nuts, and it's a climax of the song, really. There is a rhythm to it. I kind of just, did my own kind of thing here. Anything from like throwing in my own kind of open notes every once in a while. I felt like it. And then just listen for that, the 2 notes where the band's synchronizing, stopping together when it goes, and then it's in the chorus. So just kind of go something along this area, listen for that, stop, and then you're in the chorus, okay? So then the chorus, it's all, the same, but they repeat the chorus this time. So the chorus is actually done twice. Now, I didn't hear it in the video, the recording. None of the other guys did it. They don't do it in the tabs. But what I did, just to add my own musical flair to it because I'm different, is I, through that guitar counter melody up there, I did a 3rd harmony on top of it. So what it sounds like, so the regular one sounded like this. Okay, so that would have been the first time. Now, when they repeat the chorus and the vocalist kind of doing his own ad-lib thing, and what I did is I walked it up to that 3rd. So first note of that first counter melody, the 3rd would be that's 1st, 2nd, that's the 3rd. Okay, so that's gonna be the starting notes of this 19th fret. That's gonna be the starting note of the harmony part. So what I did coming out of the first one was and I just walked it up. So I went 15, 17, and then I'm trilling this whole time, and then I up at 19. Okay, so this is what it sounded like walking up. 15, 17, 17, and that's our starting note. So the harmony part, the 3rd, is going to go 19, 15, 17, 14, 17, 15, back to 19, 15, 17, then back to 14, and then 17, 15. Okay? And, you know, trilling and stuff sounds like this. You don't need to do a bend on this one. And then I do that little drop. And then the outro. It's just the intro again, with the second time on it slightly different. So this is what it's going to sound like. I'm going to play it for you, and then I'll just talk you through it. Okay, so it's basically all the same up until the end of the first one. We're going to change it slightly down here. So it's going to be the same to the 7th, to the 8th, then 4th fret, D string, 2nd fret, E string, and then this time, instead of doing this time we're going to go straight down to this 1st fret, palm mute a couple times, and then I do something like, you know, something fancy with my hands, and then we're back up at the top. So when we get down there, it's going to go. Okay, so slowly, what that sounds like, it's all the same. 4th fret D, 2nd fret A, and then we're at the top. Now this part, basically the same as the intro, just make sure you stop right at the end, otherwise it's just going to sound like crap. So 8th fret, sloppy playing, but you get the gist of it. It's just, and then you stop, and that's the song. If you have any questions, comments, if you don't like my, I don't know, if you don't like my video, tough luck, is the only one out there at this point, so it's gonna help somebody. Yeah, feel free to as always, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what I can do better, and future covers.